Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's topic, which is regarding none other than Matic. A lot has happened for the price of Matic over the past few days. Insane amount of bloodbath, and of course we know why that's the case. The reason as to why that has happened is because SEC has come out and labeled 3 cryptocurrencies as securities, and Polygon Matic was one of them, along with Solana and Cardano. So of course that did take a massive hit on the price of Solana. But now comes the question, is this over, or are we about to see things really reverse quite fast? So if you like these kind of updates, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button, and now let's get right into it. So if we're looking at the price of Solana as of June 11th 2023, you guys can see we're up 10% over the last 24 hours in USD comparative. So we're currently sitting at 65.3 cents. We're also up 8% in Bitcoin and 7.8% in Ethereum comparative over the last 24 hours. So that is a great thing to see. Looking at its market cap, on the other hand, currently sitting at $6 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $582.2 million. So now let's shift our focus towards the price, see what really is happening. But before we get into it, I wanted to just share this with you guys, and you might have already seen this, but this is something that is quite important for you to note. And I'm going to be talking a little bit more about this when the prices really do come out on the chart. So as you guys can see, Look On Chain posted this. So it says over the past 16, I don't know where I've seen 20. Over the past 16 hours, Cumberland has deposited 9 million Matic, which is equivalent to 6.3 million into Binance and 5 million Matic into Coinbase. A total of 14 million Matic, which is equivalent to $10 million, was deposited onto exchanges, and the price of Matic dropped by 29%. So could this be the reason as to why we have seen this happen? Not necessarily, and I need to tell you why. Because $10 million, guys, with a market cap of a couple billion, yes, it is going to take a little bit of a hit, but not 29%. And we need to keep in mind that all these other coins that were labeled as securities, such as Cardano as well as Solana and Polygon, all of them dropped quite significantly. And not only that, Bitcoin dominance shot towards the upside, hit a new yearly high at almost 50%. So these are some factors we need to keep in mind before we do take this too seriously. But now we're going to, of course, examine the price, see what really is happening, and whether or not we could see a reversal happening soon. But before I begin, guys, you guys know that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So again, this right here is the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, let's just go back on May 30th. So from the May 30th price, we saw the price of Matic drop 46%, guys, 46%, and we had not dropped below this level of support, which is at that 72 cents, since all the way back on October. And even that was a little bit of a wick, but last time we broke below the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level was back on July of last year. So after it hit its low after the bull run peak, which was at 32 cents, that was the first time ever since then that we had dropped below that. So huge sell-off without a doubt. So are we about to see some sort of recovery happen within the price of Matic? That's what I'm going to share with you guys, and of course share my personal opinion with you guys on that. So let's go back to this on the hourly time frame. We can get a really good understanding as to what really is happening from this side on the short scale. So after this massive dip, if you manage to get lucky at 51 cents, somehow you were able to pick it up, you are up right now 27%, and that was just yesterday. So increase of 27% for a price of Matic is huge. And not only that, that shows how much interest this project really has. I've seen on Twitter, and this reminds me of the XRP lawsuit that we had seen 2 years ago, when XRP plummeted like crazy. No one wanted to touch it, but people were accumulating. The XRP community was accumulating like never before. And same thing goes with Matic. People are saying that this is a great opportunity for them to be dollar cost averaging in for Matic at a cheaper price. And we can see this recovery isn't small. This is a massive recovery, and right now we could be on our way even before the end of the day to reclaim the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level, which is a move of about 4.3%. And that's where I do want to see the price of Matic being. But most importantly, guys, if the price of Matic is able to reclaim this level of resistance at 73 cents, that is going to be really, really exciting. And for that to happen, we need a move of about 13%. And honestly, that is not out of the woods just yet, because if we're able to go above there, we do have a lot of support built up around here. But speaking about support, now you may be saying, why did we go so down easily from this level? Remember, this SEC news is not small. This can create a massive panic across the board. Not only that, when dominance increased on top of that, and Bitcoin also seen a little bit of a retracement down to $25,400 mark, that really put an insane amount of sell pressure, which really caused the price to really go down towards the downside. So if the price of Matic is able to reclaim above this zone quite fast, that is going to be another just wick that we're going to be looking in the future. That was just temporarily, of course, due to that news that has come out, but the price did reclaim quite fast. So that is one thing I want to point out to you guys right now. Great reversal that we're seeing, but most importantly, we do need to see the price go above this level of resistance, and I cannot stress this enough. But now, speaking about the future of Matic, is Matic ever going to go back towards its all-time highs? I absolutely think it is, because the SEC doesn't understand how crypto works. You can't just label everything as a security. Yes, in the financial terminology, it does mean, if you're selling a certain thing, certain product, it could be considered a security, like a stock or, a bond. A bond is a security. That's a good example. That's what I'm trying to look for. So, that is what they're trying to label it as. But, cryptocurrency is a brand new technology. This is a native token for the blockchain. So, Solana came out and said something similar. The foundation came out and said something similar. So we're going to really see how that plays out. But as of now, we haven't really heard any news revolving around this. What are the comments? What are they saying? Again, this was not a lawsuit. They're just labeling it as is. So of course, whales did come and manipulate the price of BTC, and massive sell pressure was on the altcoins, and we did see a massive decrease in the price of Matic. But I still believe what Matic has done across the board. Remember, if Matic is delisted off Robinhood, okay, so what? It's great, whatever. There's a lot of other exchanges that don't, have regulatory requirements in the U.S. They're not in the U.S. It doesn't matter. They have, Matic listed still. And not only that, forget about the price. Look at the massive moves Matic as a project is making in the real world. So I think this is just one of those spud news that has come out. Of course, SEC understands the potential risk that cryptocurrencies bring, to their financial sector. But, you got to accept new technology. You got to accept new changes. And that's one thing they need to do, because they can't control Bitcoin. No, they know they can't control Bitcoin. No one can control Bitcoin. Of course, now they're just going to go label some coins as securities. But, there's a great comment that I saw yesterday, and that said, crypto is more than just within the US, and that's so true. Crypto is not just within the US. So that is something, of course, to keep in mind. But like I said, we need to see the price of Matic go past this level of resistance. If it's able to do this, this might have been one of the best dip opportunities that anyone has seen in the crypto space, because Matic, I see this project going to all-time highs really fast, and we've seen how fast this project moves towards the upside. Last bull cycle, you guys can see, after a massive bear market, we set a low just last June. We're approaching a year mark soon, and we saw the price go up After that, it went up 394%, of course, till that March price. So these are some factors that we do need to keep in mind. But of course, we need to hear more news come out regarding this. But I want to hear from you guys. What are you guys doing right now? What is your stance on this? Do you think Matic is going to make a recovery? Do you think this is just a huge bump on the road that we're going to recover from? I would love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.